on WBNE.
Howdy, Oaks, and welcome back to Bacon and Eggs. I'm Tyler Carlin.
And I'm Ethan Edgehill.
And today is Monday.
And this is Bacon and Eggs.
So make a deal with the Hutts.
And threaten the mayor's emissary.
Because today we're bringing you
the Book of Boba Fett.
Ethan, today we are talking about episode 3, The Streets of Mos Espa. It was directed by Robert Rodriguez. Came out on the 12th, which was 5 days ago. Got a 67 on Rotten Tomatoes. I just want to go ahead and say it. 67 is generous.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I liked this show. I liked this one. I really did.
Whoa. I love this show. I'm all in. Ming-Na Wen doing her like Ming-Na Wen thing. The show having the quality roughly of a CW
her
show.
Thing Na Wen, please.
That's what I'm saying.
Her, not Ming-Na Wen thing. Her Thing Na Wen.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Her Thing Na Wen. I think what I love is actually in this episode specifically, she's like the best actor, which I thought was great.
Yeah. Why am I not in?
I loved the CW group of like biker gang Power Rangers.
Let's talk about the bike, because that's exactly what I was going to call them, was biker gang Power Rangers. This show, to some extent, feels like they are sitting there with a roulette wheel of stuff, right? And just like spinning it. They're like, this week on the Book of Boba Fett, Boba gains the help of a biker gang of Power Rangers and guest star Danny Trejo as a Rancor trainer. All that and more on the CW's The Book of Boba Fett.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what it feels
Next
like.
week on Smallville.
But the problem is, like, it really does feel that way. Like, Dean's about to show up. I don't know what the names of the supernatural people are, but
it's Sam and Dean. Sam and Dean Winchester, and Dean is not the same. Dean is not as Jensen Ackles.
Who's Sam?
Jared Padalecki. The only reason I know this is because Jared Padalecki plays Dean in Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I see. Who is Misha Collins? Who's that?
He plays Castile.
Is that a Supernatural character?
In Supernatural, yeah.
Okay. I knew Misha Collins was in it. That's all I needed to know. No, I think Danny Trejo and the Rancor trainer, all in on that. That is prime Star Wars content. There will be a book about that.
They were like,
that I will very much enjoy.
Certainly we've used Danny Trejo before. And they looked in the catalog, the big book of Star Wars actors, and said, no, we haven't.
And then they remembered, Return of the Jedi. We gotta hype up Tyler and John's favorite. That's John Negroni I'm talking about right now. We gotta get Rancor trainer has to be a character in the Book of Boba Fett.
Rancor trainer, yeah. And he's like, this one's just a calf, you know, they imprint for life.
No, I mean, because like that was always one of those, again, it's one of those like dartboard, what can we retcon things.
Yeah.
But like the Rancor trainer in Return of the Jedi was one of those, like always one of those like, who is that guy?
Who is that guy? Yeah.
Why is he so upset?
But yeah, they were like, we're gonna gentrify Rancors.
Yeah.
We're gonna make them seem, you know, like majestic beasts that have unfortunately been bred for fighting.
Gentrify Rancors. Do you mean they're gonna like build 5 Rancors on top of a Chipotle? Or
yeah, definitely.
Like 3 of them will be affordable? I don't understand what you're saying.
None of them will be affordable, Tyler. They will be way outside the traditional price of a Rancor in this district. Scott's Rancor edition. That's a little Richmond, Virginia joke for all of you out there in Richmond, Virginia.
I'm not in Richmond. I will say it's cold here, sort of like a fan. That's another Richmond joke.
Sort of.
Yeah.
A little one. Very little.
A little one. I don't know. Well, I mean, people always
you didn't
be
like this episode. You think 67 is generous.
I think, listen, there are parts of this episode that I think are great. I think the fight with the big ol' Wookiee dude.
Yeah, his name has no vowels in it.
Yeah, I loved that. Kershak. He's the one that shoots.
Not Kershak.
Kershak.
It's definitely not.
Kershak doesn't shoot anybody. He's the gorilla.
It's something with a thun in it.
Yeah.
Like Christathan.
Kirkmenistan. I liked that until they brought in the CW characters, and all of a sudden people are wearing like costumes from Supergirl in
Yeah, they
Star
were like,
Wars.
we need Star Wars Blade Power Ranger Vegeta in this.
Like, yeah, it was like the weirdest. They didn't
was like
have names.
I think
one of them had bangs.
You know who they reminded me of more than anything was like Doctor Who villains, like Tennant era
I was
Doctor
going to bring
Who
up Doctor
villains.
Who. Yes, this was like all
When
of
the
a
dude
sudden
was like,
we're
"Oh
dealing
mate, you
with.
don't have to apologize. I paid a lot for the eye. I'm really happy with it."
Yeah, I was like,
Christopher Eccleston's gonna show up in this show in a sweater and be like, "Run for your life,
that's fantastic.
Fennec Shand, run for your life."
Yeah, gosh. And I love Doctor Who, so it was a little jarring because I think there's still a little bit of expectation that this is going to be Mando, and it's not. And so that's a little challenging. I also still don't really know what the plot is.
Well, so we've got the plot now, though. We 100% have the plot.
Yeah, now we have the plot that there is like a rival syndicate that lays
Pikes.
claim to Mos Espa.
The Pikes.
The Pikes.
The Pikes, I think, betrayed.
And yeah,
Boba.
in the past, they betrayed
past.
Boba and slayed his Tusken Raiders.
Yeah,
Well, no,
'cause,
they
like,
didn't. The biker gang.
I think they hired the biker gang to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that as soon as Boba left, dude got on the phone and was just like, "Hey, you know all those Tusken Raiders out there? Pull an Anakin Skywalker on them."
So when he
Get
pulled
him.
up, I actually for a moment was like, "Let's think about the timeline here. Is this
Oh, I did the
Anakin's
same thing. I
doing?
was like, not possible since he
Not
knew Darth
possible."
Vader.
Yeah, this is significantly past.
This is significantly past this. He's had time to get old.
Yes. But I thought
Which,
about
like, the timeline doesn't really work there. There's no way Boba Fett is, like, 40 in this show.
why not?
He just looks too old to be 40.
Boba's aging is supposed to be. Oh, you're saying Temuera Morrison looks too old to be 40.
I'm saying Boba Fett looks too old to be 40.
Do you think he's supposed to be 40?
Yeah. 45 tops.
Really?
Yeah.
From Attack of the Clones.
This is 5 years. What present day is 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Okay, and how much after BBY's Return of the Jedi?
Which one is Yavin?
That's where the Death Star was in the first one.
I don't know. That's the thing is I wasn't even considering that gap because end of Revenge of the Sith to beginning of New Hope is supposed to be 30 years.
Okay.
So if Boba's 10 in Revenge of the Sith,
No, Attack of the Clones.
how far after Attack of the Clones is Return of Revenge of the Sith?
I mean,
This
there's
is-
like the whole
Nothing you're saying is helping your point.
3 years.
Okay. Plus, how far is it from New Hope to Jedi?
Hold on, let me just. I've got the. Here we go.
No, wait. This is helping your point. Never mind. You're unconfusing me. I'm confusing myself.
Okay, so Attack of the Clones takes place in 22 BBY. Okay?
Okay. When does Mando take place?
9 ABY. It's 31 years.
Okay. Yeah. So he would be at most 41 years old.
Yeah. So that's, yeah. So according to this timeline on gamesradar.com/Star Wars timeline, it would be 31 years after that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't buy that.
And then, yeah, I don't know that this is accurate, but yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, Yeah, I don't know, man. I dig this one. It is dumb, right? Like he picks up the biker gang, and I get why he does that, right? I don't know why they needed to be like that ostentatious. I'm sure it'll come up, but I get why he was like, listen, this guy's a dick. You don't have to pay his water prices. Like, you shouldn't steal water from him, but also he sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see exactly where you're coming from there. And I liked that guy. He's the dude from Dodgeball. What's that actor's name?
Oh, yeah. He is, I have no idea.
God, I love that dude.
Yeah, he's the weird dude from Dodgeball.
Yeah. Classic. They show up.
Just typed in Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
True underdog story.
Through.
Stephen Root.
Stephen Root, so he's nobody.
No, he's not. He's doing a bunch of stuff. He's the stapler guy from Office Space.
Does he have an Oscar?
I don't think so. I would doubt it.
Okay. Well, seems like, I mean, I wouldn't call him, somebody then. You're only somebody once you get your Oscar.
I mean, he's an actor I know.
You know him personally?
No.
Does he want to come on the show?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like the kind of guy that would be like, yeah, I mean, cool, whatever.
He was in Bombshell.
Bombshell's good.
He's in Barry. He's great in Barry. You gotta watch that show.
It's on a very long list.
You should move it up the list.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, and he's who is he in Dodgeball? He's Gordon in Dodgeball. Gordon. Yeah, he was great. But he's also, he sucks, right? He's gouging water prices on behalf of the biker people, I'd imagine.
The bad biker people,
not
not our biker people.
Yeah. There's going to be a biker gang fight is what I think is going to happen.
I'm cool with that. How on earth do you get your bike so shiny and clean on Tatooine? And the thing is, it's Tatooine. Like, the biker road chase thing with the emissary is so slow and so boring. Like, this is the pod racing planet.
Yeah. But this is significantly after the pod racing.
I mean...
Right, like, Jabba only got worse when Anakin left.
Yeah, I mean, Jabba was hardly involved. I mean, I know that he ran the races, right? But he was hardly involved with Anakin Skywalker's life.
Yeah.
Other than that, he was there, and I guess was the slaver.
Yeah, he owned Watto.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I would think.
Yeah.
Watto owned a business, right? So he paid tribute to Jabba.
Yeah. I guess since Jabba owned Mos Eisley and Mos Espa back then.
I think Anakin was in Mos Espa.
Was he?
Yeah.
Huh. Why did I think he was in Mos Eisley?
I don't know.
That's why they brought Luke back to Mos Eisley. I don't know, but we're gonna. I think the next episode is gonna be in Mos Eisley, at least partially.
Part of this one was.
No, in the present.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
in the present, because he's gonna have to go deal with the Pikes directly. Also, they're bad news if the Hutts are like, yeah, we want nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I know, right? If they're like, let's get out of here.
Hey. Fennec dead. Run for your life.
Yeah. But, like, Boba's a badass. I think this show, listen, Ming-Na Wen, beautiful, fantastic, powerful, somebody I like to be around. Not as cute as Grogu.
Not as cute as Grogu, that is true. This show is sort of missing that X factor.
Of, like... Oh,
like even because they are not adequately using Jermaine Clement droid.
They're also not adequately making the baby Raincore adorable.
That's true. It is giant and ugly.
Yeah, very scary creature. Although when Boba was like, "I'd like to ride it," I was like, "Oh, I know where this is going."
I know where this is going. And Danny Trejo was like, "I mean, okay, you psychopath, let's go for it."
The witches of
Not Jermaine Clement, Matt Berry.
Yeah, Jermaine Clement. He was a different robot. He's IG-11, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or is that Taika Waititi?
I think they were both in it.
Classic.
Matt Berry is the character in What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show, that Jermaine Clement plays in What We Do in the Shadows, the movie.
Ah.
I believe.
Is he the dude from The Thing? I know you know what I'm talking about. The IT crowd. Although apparently
Yes.
IT crowd's out.
Yes, he is the dude from the IT crowd. Denham Renham's son. Douglas or something.
Wasn't the IT crowd like done? Wouldn't one of those guys do something? There was some like it got canceled, right?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either, but
Yeah, don't tell me.
I'm cursed with this knowledge, and you must be too.
I must not be. Don't ruin this thing for me.
Fire at Sea Parks.
If you told me that either Richard Iodade or Chris O'Dowd or Noel Fielding were in trouble for something, I might actually cry.
Who was the woman? Maybe she did something.
I have no idea. To my knowledge, she hasn't been in anything else.
What if she won an Oscar?
I don't know. I don't think she did. She certainly is not a host of the Great British Bake Off.
Are the other two?
Noel Fielding is. The old Greg guy.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I don't watch Great British Bake Off. I don't know.
Really? Oh, you might be the only white person.
We turned it on one day, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, the hosts for the last couple seasons have been him and the bald guy that played Tweedledum and Tweedledee in the Alice in Wonderland movies. Matt something.
I don't know that I've seen those movies well enough to know.
Oh, but like that's just you would know the guy. He's
Okay.
he's like an Andy Serkis type.
Okay. Not like, what if it was Andy Serkis and Mark Strong hosting Great British Bake Off?
I mean, that would be awesome. That would be rad. Like, I don't know.
I think
Challenge
that's...
us. Today, you have to make spotted dick Scottish pudding. The greatest Scottish bake-off. Take me home country road.
And then Andy Serkis, I mean, he'd be doing everything.
Yeah, Andy Serkis would be like, "Hi, I'm Paul Hollywood. Nice to meet you." He's also the judge, right? He's everybody except Mark Strong.
Yeah.
He's several of the contestants.
Yes.
And also Gollum's there for some reason.
Yes. They pan over to him every so often, and he's just like...
My precious. I love this cake, precious. We have lost the thread of the episode already.
I want to talk to you about something important, Ethan.
Talk to me about something important.
When we started this show, I said, I need to open my recording software, and you said, how dare you? And I said, well, the reason it's closed is because in 2022, I have this new resolution where I update my computer.
Fair.
And I think that's the move moving forward.
Yeah.
My computer prompted me the other day. It said, do you want a free upgrade to Windows 11? And
you don't.
Well, I will.
You don't. You don't. Talk to Riley. Text Riley about it. You don't want it.
Riley doesn't like Tom Hanks, so...
Yeah, but Riley's right about this.
How do you know? You use a Mac for everything.
I do use a Mac. And I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. Here's the thing I love about the Mac. You can be like, Mac, I want you to update automatically, and it's just like, Roger, got it.
Roger.
And it just does it. It's like, keep my Mac and my apps up to date, and they just do it, except for Adobe.
I need to download those apps. I have them. I'm paying for them. I feel like I
then
should be using
definitely
them.
don't get Windows 11. If you want to use those apps, don't get Windows 11
Why?
because they don't work right.
Anyway, I could do Windows 11. I could update my computer. My work computer's up to date. Although, if you work remotely, I have news for you. Your VPN, it's hard to log into. It's a little spotty at best.
I do not work remotely, nor do I have a VPN.
Your bosses have a VPN. They've got that NordVPN.
Right, but I don't pick the iMac Pro up and take it with me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I guess you don't work off a laptop. That's mind-boggling.
I mean, I
to me.
can.
But you don't.
I have this laptop right here.
But you don't.
Not day to day, no. I work off an iMac Pro. It's very heavy.
I believe it.
I just changed out monitor stands, and I put it on the monitor stand. It's one of those like gas spring ones. I put it on the monitor stand, and it just went thwomp. Just like fell to the table.
Did it go back up or no?
No, I had to like ratchet it way up to get it to like do more springiness.
Oh, dang. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I mean it's fine. I was just not expecting it. Yeah, I just let it go. I was like, this is a Vesa monitor stand, like it's got it, and it just went whoa. No, thank
I
you.
don't got it.
No, I don't. Hey, I didn't have it.
You didn't have it before. I don't have it now.
I didn't have it before. I don't have it now. They had me in the first and second halves.
Yeah.
I absolutely hornswoggled. Somebody one day is going to be like, that word means something horrible. And I'm going to be like, you can pry hornswoggled from my cold, dead fingers.
We've been saying hornswoggled for years. Can't possibly be bad.
I mean, you say that.
I do say that. And I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again.
That's true. So you're keeping your computer up to date in 2022.
Yeah, I think
How
so.
are your other resolutions going?
Not being surprised by the weather, fantastic. I can't think of a better way to live your life. Waking up early and being intentional about fitness,
Hitting
going
the
great.
peloton?
Hitting the peloton. I did a 45-minute ride today. It was fantastic. I never felt so good.
Nice.
Which, I was really scared of that. I did a 45 yesterday, and then I was like, because yesterday I was like, I've never done that long before. That sounds really challenging. Usually I do 20 or 30-minute rides, and then today I did it again, and I felt great. It was awesome.
Proud of you.
Highly recommend. If you don't have a Peloton, get one. So we can hang out and do Peloton stuff together.
Do Peloton stuff. Do group
I know
workouts.
that's one, we're not remotely sponsored by Peloton, and two,
It's
that is
very
an
expensive.
extremely expensive thing for me to just be like, hey, you should just get one.
Hey, you should just get one. Just put it on the old Amex.
Yeah, No, but actually, I wouldn't recommend putting it on the Amex. Their credit system is at 0%, and your Amex, regardless, well, unless I guess you just got it, but almost definitely your Amex is not 0% financing.
That's true.
And if you can qualify for a good Amex, you can qualify for a Peloton loan.
That's true.
So, I would just do it because that's
How long until the Shealer Motor Mile and Marina becomes the Shealer Motor Mile Marina and Peloton store? We own the finance company.
Get you a Peloton at 24%.
We'll get you Peloton for a low monthly payment, plus shipping and handling.
Of $129 a month for 72 months.
You remember TV ads, man, where you would watch TV and they'd be like, "We'll sell you a hairdryer for the low monthly payment of 5 monthly payments of $19.95 plus shipping and handling."
Yes, I do remember that. I remember Hooked on Phonics was 18 low monthly payments of $63.85 or something, and it was like,
I mean, to be fair, it is like teaching your child to read in the way that the school has failed.
Listen, the school failed at a lot of things. I can read.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, I'm sure you got 0% loan on your Peloton.
I did.
Yeah, I believe you. Yeah. I don't remember being taught to read, honestly.
No, I just remember knowing how to read.
Yeah, I just kind of figured it out.
And even still, though, like I say, I know how to read, and I obviously do. But I think the school probably could have done a better job. Like, I think the school could have done a better job of teaching me how to read recreationally, because I don't know how to half-ass it, right? I don't know how to just, like, go to bed and read 4 pages and then fall asleep.
Oh, see, I think that's the wrong way to read. Fully think that's the wrong way to approach reading.
I think they should try to sell you on reading in such a way that reading sounds like as much fun as TikTok.
I had more fun reading books last year than I had on TikTok.
That's good for you.
Yeah. The school did not fail me. I read 200 books last year. That is an achievement that I'm proud of.
That is a good achievement.
So my elementary school did not fail me.
Who was the teacher that you think helped you the most? From the elementary school.
From the elementary school. So I had Mrs. Mobley for 4 straight years.
Okay.
As one of my main teachers. So I think that she was probably the most didactic in my history.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so she was my 2nd grade teacher, and then when I moved into the program that I was in for 3rd through 5th grade, she also did, and was like one of 3 teachers in that program.
So I'm going to make this about me because that's, what I do. I'm a horrible person that makes things about me all the time.
Okay, go for it.
Miss Powell, one time, I wrote an essay in 4th grade. It was a persuasive essay on why my mom should get me a GameCube for either Christmas or my birthday. Which I specifically remember Miss Powell being like, hey, we're going to write persuasive essays. You can write about whatever you want. Christmas is coming up. Maybe write about like whatever gift you're thinking about. And I remember being the only student that wanted a GameCube for Christmas. This is the same year that the advanced reading group, which I was not a part of, read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And I had already read it, and none of them had. What was going on at my elementary school?
I don't know.
Nobody's slinging Double Dash. Nobody is reading Potter. I mean, this was 2002. This is like people.
I don't know, man. You went to the school without any walls in it.
I did, yeah. My school didn't have any walls. So that was, I wasn't thrilled about all that. But I wrote this paper and I got a D on it. And I don't listen. I'm not like saying participation trophies, etc. 4th graders shouldn't be able to get a D on a writing assignment.
Did you write it badly?
No, that's the thing. Is like, I'm sure it wasn't the greatest paper in the world, but I'm also sure that everything was spelled correctly and there was at least probably not a lot of commas, but like subject, predicate, sentence structure. I've always been a gifted writer. And teachers every year following that told me I was a gifted writer. So I think Ms. Powell had a vendetta against me. And I think what really got me is...
you know what's really funny?
Writing teachers have told me this, that they would grade my papers harsher than other students because they know I can do better.
You haven't seen A Christmas Story, right?
The one with like Alfie or whatever, Ralphie?
Ralphie, yeah.
You shoot your eye out.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
That's like the whole premise of one of the vignettes in the movie. Is that he writes a writing assignment about what he wants for Christmas, and the teacher grades him poorly because he wants a gun.
I would do that too. I would give a 4th grader a D if they handed in a paper and saying they wanted a gun.
Well, it was a BB gun and it was 1940.
Yeah. But this is 2022 and this kid would ask for an AR-15. Guaranteed.
And it depends on where you're... Around here, it depends on where you're teaching elementary school.
I just don't
Because
understand.
you're out of Back Creek Elementary and your kid's like, I want a Remington over-under shotgun like my daddy has so we can go skeet shooting together.
I'd still say that's a D paper.
But like this, the thing you talked about where you're like, she had a vendetta against me. That's a like word for word a line from the movie.
That's insane.
He gets a C plus though.
I just don't understand. North America came out November 18th, 2001. So I was a year late, but nobody wanted a GameCube?
I did not go to a particularly GameCube heavy elementary school either.
I mean, this just blows my mind. Like, John had one. John didn't have anything.
I had a PlayStation 2 in that year.
Already had a PlayStation 2.
I don't think that's true.
I think we got it in '01.
Well, look at you.
Yeah. Towers were all the rage.
You were that kid. Got the brand new PlayStation.
Yeah, I also got the PS2 Slim like 5 years later. Probably not maybe 5 years later.
I still have my original PlayStation 2 that I got in 2002. Maybe 2001 at some point.
We still have ours as well. It does not work.
Oh, mine works. It won't play blue discs, but it does work.
Load up some SSX.
Some Battlefront 2.
Oh man, I love Battlefront 2. I have it on my PC here, right, that we're playing on right now.
Some Star Wars Jedi Knight : Jedi Academy.
Yeah.
It's a great game. Kyle Katarn.
Yeah.
Hey, random Jedi, what are you doing in this maze? I'm Kyle Katarn.
I remember you could do like...
Here, build a lightsaber out of some scraps I'm going to hand you in this maze.
I'm Kyle Katarn.
When I was reading The Maze Runner, that was all I thought of. Not the movie, the Maze Runner the movie. Like, I thought of like the maze at the beginning of Jedi Academy.
I'm glad you thought of that.
Yeah. In my
I hope
mind,
that was...
Newt looks like Kyle Katarn.
No, he looks like
he was in my head, in my head canon, he was like 16-bit.
Nice. A lot of polygons.
A lot of polygons, yeah.
Maybe not a lot of polygons.
Some real like Lara Croft boobs on him.
Yeah. I think that's our review of this episode, Ethan.
I think so.
Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
This has been the Book of Boba Fett, episode 2. It is probably Tuesday when you're hearing this, if I'm being realistic with you.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's like Tuesday in like an hour.
Well, it's Tuesday in 3 hours.
Oh, well. Anyway, I love you, listener.
I love you more. Don't let him fool you.
Bye.
Deuces.